Oh man, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And we are finally freaking here, man. Thank you all so much for we already got 100 people chilling. All right, this is the final duels of the arc. There is no episode next week. Episode 102 airs on Saturday. 103 does not air till April. So it is thought that these are two of the final 3 episodes of not just the arc, but the season. We know that episode 100 is going to be up. Hold on. Oh, there is an episode next. I also should get out of the chat. Oh, so there's no episode April 5th. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so there's no episode the first week of April then. So there are 2 episodes. Are you sure? I thought there was no episode at the end of March. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. I thought the break was between 102 and 103. I might be wrong on that. Okay. So yeah, the break is between so as I was saying, the break is between 102 and 103. So it is thought that after these 2 episodes, there's 1 episode left. Here's the thing. I don't know anything about these episodes. Man, and I cannot I also got to get rid of chat. All right, chat's gone because I can't risk being spoiled. I don't know anything. I still am imagining we have Yugioh, He here, episode 100, and then 101 and 102 will be Yugioh versus Yugioh. That's how I believe it's going to play out. I believe the card's going to be Monster Reborn. I think we're going to get stuff about Otis. Oh, man, this is going to be absolutely wild. Also, we got news that the opening is changing some point in April. I would imagine 103, but that's not confirmed. And thank God. I'm sorry, but opening 2, it's overstayed its welcome. I was thinking about it earlier. I think it's the worst opening we've had in the last 7 years. Now, I know that might be crazy to say. It is the worst opening we've had since Arc 5 Opening 6, in my opinion. So, good riddance, farewell, so long. Let's bring in another opening. I'm pumped for it. So, that's going to be happening soon. And yeah, man, let's just freaking get into it, dude. Whoa, I love making crazy statements, by the way, when I can't see chat. Because then I go through chat after, and I'm like, they were roasting me. I had no idea. All right, we also got our Yugioh shirt. Come on, man. Yugioh's going to step it up. Going to take on Yugioh. I can't wait, dude. All right, we got to get into it. Let's go. Let me know if volume's good. I will bring chat in for a second to make sure volume's good. Volume's good. Thanks, Colin. All right, chat's gone. Also, like, what's Yugioh's stance going to be? Is he going to actually be evil? Why does he want to keep the Valgyrians dead? Is it just because the card, which we assume is Monster Reborn, is just too dangerous? Can't wait, dude. I think they're going to show it right away, dude. Why hide it, dude? I think they're going to show it right away. Set the tone. Oh.
朝か。安心しろ。このカードはムツバの一心にかけて必ず完成させてみせる。ベルギア人のために。朝かありがとう。全ベルギア人に代わり感謝を伝える。作業の邪魔だ。
He reminds me of Serena and Yugioh from Arc 5. The old uppercut. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. The Obstructor. All right. The question is, how long does it take to get to the episode? I mean, to the duel.
朝香たちが作ってるベルギア人復活カードがどんな仕組みなのか知りたくない？
ラッシュリエルのカードを使ってベルギア人が復活できるっていうのはいまいちわかんねえよな。
Just feels like there's going to be there, you know, if the revival happens this quickly, there's got to be unintended consequences. Wow, so he predicted this.
大丈夫だよ。ただのビデオ映像だから。
He recorded this way back when,
あ
dude.
のロボ型記録装置の中にクワイドゥール自身が研究過程を録画したデータ
Knowing
があ
that
った
they'd
んだ
get to this
って。
point.
そうだったのか。もう一度確認してみよう。このカードの理論はつまるところこんな感じだ。これがしは人の存在とは他人の中に残された記憶であると仮定した。そしてラッシュデュエルは相手と心を通じ合わせることでどんな相手とも分かり合えるという大きな特徴がある。この概念のもとデュエルする2人の間で対象となる人物についての記憶が増幅されればやがてそこに人格そのものが形成される。
すげえ。細けいことはあれだけどラッシュリエルでベルギア人が復活できるんだな。
さすがはラッシュデュエル。どんな問題に
I'm going to have to rewatch that. I'm not going to lie. That my brain was not able to comprehend any of
で
that.
もなんでかな。クワイドゥールはずっとこれを研究してたのに最終
Yeah,
的
that's a
には
good
完
point.
成できなかったんだよね。
朝香も言ってただろ。あのカードを使うにはカードの他にすっげえでかい装置が必要だって。いくらクワイドゥールの野郎が万能だっつっても時間が足りなきゃ不可能だったってことだろ。
Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, Quaidul was super powerful. It is weird that he didn't do it. Almost like there's a very bad thing that may happen if you use the card. You know, that's just of course if you watch Sevens, you know about Monster Reborn more than the characters right now do.
と言ってもムチバ重機の下請けだけどね。
何を言うか、ヘナチョコ芸能マネージャー。
変なチョコ。
我らオツカレー団の実力を知らしめる絶好の機会。
Rovian calling London wimpy, that's going to give her some bonus points in my eyes. I'm not going to lie to you.
にょにょにょ。そこの漫画だよ。勝手に食べるな。バスケゴール手を動かせ。
これが完成すれば消滅したベルギア人の同胞たちを。
Yeah, that's a great working team right there.
ああ。カモスが言ったことは嘘じゃなかったぜ。
先のことはわからない。ラッシュデュエルのように最後の最後に大逆転のチャンスは巡ってきた。
It's all very yeah, she's concerned. Hey, maybe you. Oh, are we getting? Oh, we're getting season 1 Yuamu, dude.
ちょっと
What?
気になることがあってね。学から聞いたんだ。あの時監視カメラに優雅が映ってて、それを見たユーナの様子がおかしかったって。私もね、ちょっと不安なんだ。変だよね。ベルギア人が復活できるかもって時なのに。私もですわ。理由はわからない。でもあの時優雅を見た時からずっと、心の中にとてつもなく大きな不安が。朝香には話したの？彼女は相手にしてくれませんでしたわ。
Well, they also have some bad blood now because of Yuga and really her comments towards the side. I mean, it's kind of Yuna's fault.
ああ、制御システムを起動すればこのカードを使ってベルギア人復活作戦を実行することができる。
No, I mean that's a little intense. I mean, we know if it's Monster Reborn, we know what that card is capable of. And I feel like Yuga now stepping in and interfering makes a lot of sense. I didn't realize how wide scale this was going to be.
縛れるね。
ではこれより制御システムを起動する。3、2、1、お疲れ！
Oh my god, they're doing it already? Okay. Okay. I'm actually I actually want Yugioh to actually step in right now. I feel like this is a horrible idea. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
うまくいかないかい？
システムが妨害されているな。
妨害？
間違いない。これは
あいつは
どうした？何が起こっている？
システムが完全に
It is crazy though that he is playing this role in the
ことを
show.
するのは
映像戻りそうです。
よし。あいつは
オードユーガ。
その制御システムは動かないよ。僕がハッキングしたからね。
ハッキングだと？
オードユーガ、自分が何をしているか分かっているのか。このデュエル制御システムはベルギャ人。
He could say the same thing. He's like, you don't know what you're doing.
その計画は阻止させてもらうよ。
ベルギャ人復活がかかる一大プロジェクト。
Yeah, and he becomes the villain in all the eyes of these people. Especially Yugioh, dude. I mean, he's
あの時見たのと同じ。
literally preventing the Vogirians from coming back to life.
固い決意を秘めた何者にも止めることのできない気迫。
これだけは
She would side. Yugioh would side with him. I think. I think.
ユーガ
なんでだよ。なんで優雅のやつが邪魔をするんだよ。どうなってんだ。
話をしなくては。
Our two protagonists, dude. It would be like if Yugimoto prevented Judai from trying to revive his friends in season 3. That's kind of like what it's akin to in terms of the protags here. Like, it's great. It's a great storyline, dude.
バッドラブ。これは
朝霞だね。
Show it. Can you show the card, man? I mean, we all know it's Monster Reborn.
押すなって押すなって言ってるべや。そんないっぺんに入れないし。
These I'm sorry, but these are the most like useless group
お前ギターじゃ
of people.
ちがらい嘆くあなたに福神漬け。
私はラッキョ派だ。
それはラッキー。
優雅は行き倒れのユリアスを助けてカードやデュエルディスクまでくれたんだよな。ベルギャ人の戦いを収束させるために。
It's changed. Yeah. Well, what happened is you brought in this card that has a lot of bad meaning.
オードユーガ。
ああ、聞こえるよ。ユーディアス・ベルギャ。
And I'll tell you something. I still think there's an outside chance, dude, that Otis shows up in this duel. I think there's an outside chance.
お前のしていることは言語道
Or before the season ends. I'll say that before the season
ハッキングを
ends.
解除してシステムを復旧させろ。
ユーガちゃん聞こえてる？こんなことやめれ。一緒にカレーうどんでも食べようや。
Actually, he became friends with the Lug.
なんか超アウェーなんですが。
そりゃそうだろう。
We're totally the away team here.
みんなの望むことじゃないから。
ならばオードユー
Oh, boy.
ガ。それがしとラッシュリュエルで勝負してもらおう。
We gotta wait a couple more episodes for that, I imagine.
どうしても譲れない何かがあるらしい。それはこちらも同じこと。ならば。
俺が行く。
夕日？
忘れたのか？お前はデュエルしちゃダメなんだぜ。
しかしこの問題はそれがしたちベルギャ人のこ
お
とで。
前たちだけじゃない。みんなの問題だ。
みんなの。
この勝負受けてもらうぜ。
構わないよ。
Yugioh, though, has not shown any negative implications from dueling. Like, Yugioh has not, right? Yugioh hasn't shown any decay from dueling. I get being afraid of it, but it hasn't happened to him yet. So,
じゃあ行ってくる。
you know. All right. By the way, Space Duel, I mean, doesn't it feel like the end of Sevens?
俺が勝ったら
If Yugioh takes a meteor and throws it at Yugi, man, he's Otis, dude. I mean, come on.
オードユーキ。
オードユーガ。
All right, let's go. Yugi going first.
手札3枚を墓地へ送ってコインテックラッキーラッシュを
He kind of 3 level 7s to start.
墓地へ送ったモンスターを
Okay, all right.
特殊召喚できる。行くぜ。
I mean, you know what it's gonna be, dude. This ain't Calibur flipping a coin at the Crazy Eights table. I mean, give me a break. Come on. Cool monster. Good turn. Good turn for you, He. Very good turn. I know, at its core, he's preventing the Valkyrians from being revived. But obviously it goes deeper than that because of Monster Reborn. Oh, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, baby. Well, I wanted to see this monster so bad, and I wasn't sure if we were going to see it. Oh, this monster got revealed like a month or so ago. 7 Spear Magician. We said if Yugioh was going to be like evil, granted he's not evil, but was going to be like in the way, we were going to see this. Oh, dude. It looks so cool. Oh, it looks so cool. It looks like if Seven's Road Magician became a zombie. And correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Otis use an alternate Seven's Road Magician in space? It's interesting. Seven's Wonder Fusion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see what we're getting here, man. Awesome. Piercing attacks twice, maybe. Let's just give Seven's Road Magician that's riding a giant freaking chariot a giant spear as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Wow, I called that one. That was pretty cool. Although I did say multiple attacks. I was wrong there. I didn't call the attack boost. I did call the piercing. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh boy. Interesting. So piercing's not really relevant right now. Yeah, that's fine. I thought maybe he would have kept the piercing, a defense position monster out to do more damage. Oh, never mind. That monster lost attack. I didn't realize. Never mind. Good turn. Good turn. Yeah, this is what we want to know. Come on, man. Yeah, you waited long enough to ask. Should have asked in the beginning. Yeah. Yep. Yuumu is starting to get it, I will say. I feel like Yuumu is the only one right now that's starting to kind of grasp what's happening. Whereas Yuhi and Yugioh are just kind of blinded by, this guy's in our way. He's the only thing stopping us from reviving the Valkyrians, which that's also fine to feel. I'm not criticizing either of them for feeling that way, especially Yugioh.
墓地へ送られたモンスターを 8×100 ダメージを相手に与える4枚すべてモンスターだ
Yeah, Yuhi going with the burn strat here, man. Going with the burn.
でも削ることができたライフはほんのわずか。
細かいダメージが決定打にならないことは分かってるはず。狙いはこの先にあるのかな。
まさか。
そうか、
Oh, he's gonna use it. Oh, he's gonna use it. Dude, this is like the Seal of Orichalcos for Rush. I mean, that's basically what this is. I love that flash. Great scene there. Oh, he's gonna try to just stop the duel. Oh, he's running away.
第二のシステム
朝香様によると万が一に備え地下居住区の制御システムに加えて予備のシステムを建造中とのことですくるく
万が一とは一体
朝香も気づいていたんだね
これがそのビデ
オ it feels like all the girls, not Yuumu, but the two girls that are like had a crush on Yugioh were the ones that were able to read him the best and kind of predict what was gonna happen in terms of like Asana and Asaka and Yuna. Yeah, I feel like those were the two. I mean, Yuumu also did have, I think, her best character moment, maybe of the show, definitely of the season, was in episode 62, I think it was, when they went back into the Sevens world. She was the one who really, like, gave that speech to Yugioh about how he's going to be able to make it back. So her showing more sympathy, I think, towards him here makes sense as well. She did it on the moon! She did it on the moon. Wow. Oh my god, he's gonna try to destroy it. Just like Otis did in 92. Oh. That is amazing. That is amazing. Obviously, that doesn't confirm that he's Otis, but that is amazing. Oh my god, what a shot that was, dude. He's gonna, just like Otis tried to destroy the moon, he's gonna become Otis and try to destroy the moon as well. And here comes the Rush. This is the Rush Duel robot. This is the creation of the Rush Duel robot. Holy shit. I can't believe that they just full circled. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. He's gonna do exactly what Otis tried to do. He's gonna try to destroy the moon. There it is. Yeah, it's coming online, man. It's coming online. Oh, it's gonna end. Thank God. Thank God we have another episode. Thank God we have another episode. And what sucks is I can't read comments right now because obviously of 101. But what a great shot that is. This does not in any way to me confirm that he's Otis, by the way. It just confirms to me that he, much like Otis tried to, is going to try to become Otis or like do what Otis did. At least that's the way that I took it. 101 probably will give us more implications on that. But the parallels between Yugioh and Otis have been growing and growing. Yugioh escaping underground from the prison just like Otis did in Sevens. Where's the shot? I guess I went. Where am I behind the shot? I think it's a little. Yeah, that's it. I mean, what a great shot. I can't, listen, I honestly don't interpret that as any sort of confirmation that he truly is Otis, but he named his he named that like device after Otis, right? The acronym. It definitely seems like that's where they are headed. I mean, that's definitely where it seems like they are headed. Wow, dude. What a great shot that is. All right, I'm not even going to... screw it. Let's watch the preview, and then we're going to just jump right into one. No break. We're jumping right into 101. Super happy we saw Seven's Fear Magician as well. Super, super happy. So it's titled Monster Reborn. Yep. I will miss this ending. I actually like this song a lot. They're still dueling, dude. Don't tell me we're not going to get freaking Yugioh. Please don't tell me that. All right. We're just jumping right into it, dude. I can't wait. I don't want to analyze too much because we have a full episode, so there's no reason to analyze too much. It's one of those great storylines, man, right? Like, people often talk about Thanos, and there's a lot of people that argue Thanos is correct. Oh, jeez, we're getting right into it. Jesus. Okay. You can literally hear the horror in... Oh, jeez. You can hear the horror in Yugioh's voice. Please don't tell me all these characters are going to lose their memory. We can't have another wiped memory arc. I can't sit through another one of those, dude. Oh, jeez. Jeez. You might want to hear him out, dude. Granted, I mean, Yugioh's done a horrible job of communicating up until this point. They don't have the same relationship as the viewer does with him. They don't have the same trust. Look at Yuumu. Yuumu was the only one that actually looked genuinely scared. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Hold on. Jeez, let's not. Okay. Oh, wait, are we going to go through like, are we going to go through some crazy like time warp here? Oh, these are all Yugioh's memories. This is him installing rush fuels. Roman Roa, Maximum. Oh my God, this is actually really cool. Really cool. Can we see Yuhi and Yuumu's memories and maybe see like who their parents are? Why is she affected? Does it not? Oh, I don't think it might not affect aliens. Swirly. Goha Yuga. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Oh, does that mean that Yugioh doesn't get back to the future? That this timeline's been so messed up that Yugioh doesn't get back? Is that what that means? I think Yugioh wins this one early on, and then Yugioh steps in, and the two of them duel. Oh, Yuhi using Seven's Road Magician. I didn't even realize that was Yuhi. I was trying to interpret what just happened. Dude, these two episodes are nuts, dude.
セブンスチャリオットには
これだけじゃないぜ。モンスター2体をリリースしてアドバンス召喚。
I mean, Yuga, we already know he's taken the most L's in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't tell me he's going to lose to his own ace monster here. I mean, we've already seen Yuga lose in like every possible way. Don't tell me that that's going to happen here. Oh, wow. Sacrificing it for, yeah.
せっかく手に入れたセブンスロードマジシャンを。
デイノビークルの攻撃力がターン終了時まで700アップする。そしてセブンスロードマジシャンと同じ属性のセブンスチャリオットの攻撃力を2100ダウンする。
何？チャリオットの攻撃力が下がった。
こっちの方が攻撃力は上よ。
セブンスロードをこんな風に使うとはね。でもチャリオットを倒せてもライフは
分かってるぜ。
Yeah.
魔法カード。
Oh my god, Yugi's not going to actually win here, is he?
デイノビークルが相手モンスターを破壊したとき、そのモンスターの元々の攻撃力分のダメージを与える。
この攻撃でチャリオットを破壊するの。
Nah, Yuga's fine. Whenever they start hypothetical, theorizing, dual moves like that, it doesn't happen. Dude, I'm just ready for more plot, man. The duel's great, but like I'm ready for more plot, dude. Obviously not.
なかなかやるね、王道夕日。だけどこの戦い、僕は絶対に負けられないんだ。
What the heck?
発動していたんだ。緊急機関をね。緊急機
Oh,
関。
emergency return. Yep. Yep. Classic card, dude. Classic.
ターンエンド。
言っただろ。僕は負けられない。
When he needed to clutch up for a win, he's good.
改造、頼むよ。
いいんですね優雅。
ああ、これが僕の
Oh no.
ロードなんだ。
Is he gonna sacrifice himself? Oh, Tetris. He's gonna he's gonna shoot the robot. Holy.
システムを破壊するつもりなの？
下がれユキ。バリベルギャ全速前進。
This would totally F the timeline. He's not going back if this hits. If he does this, it's over.
ダメだよ優雅。間に合わないよ。
Is he gonna pass out? Oh, it's fighting back? What the heck? Excuse me? What? The robot, that robot is sentient? Or was somebody controlling it? Is Yuga dead? Where's she going? She's going after you. Yeah. She's going after Yuga. You could tell she's been like the only one in this space that's been the most concerned about Yuga.
もう気づいてるかもしれないけど。
Oh, is he asking for permission to use the ship?
僕はこれから君たちと敵対することになる。
This must have been at the beginning of this arc, I would imagine, after Kwai Duel. Yugioh trusted him.
誰か言っておきたくてね。 それに君は僕
And
の
you
邪魔を
told
しない。
Yugioh?
君もこれから
This man's gotta get a little better with his communicative skills, man. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
そうかもね。
This is like when, like before, like there's a huge battle and the two enemies like talk it out, and they're like, "We know our paths will cross."
さようなら。随所。
That was probably like right before the three of them landed. Wow, dude.
Yuga!
Yeah, Yuumu was the only one that like was showing genuine concern. And her best scene this season, I think, had to do with Yugioh, in my opinion. Is that Shuba? All right. I mean, I guess it works. Oh my god. She's gonna fight with Yugioh. She's gonna fight with Yugioh.
まだ終わってないよ。夕日。
何言ってんだ。優雅とのラッシュリエルはもう決着ついたようなもんだろ。
その通りだ。死者蘇生も完成した今、もう戦う意味はない。
デュエルはまだ終わってない。
She changed sides. She changed sides.
私が勝ったらそのカードは死者蘇生は破棄してもらうよ。
That was the best possible thing for her character. Her character needed a shakeup so freaking bad, dude. That is unbelievable. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. She always, I felt like, out of the three of them, showed the most empathy towards Yugioh. Honestly, you could say that was foreshadowed when they went back home. I felt like she was the one who felt... this doesn't feel like out of nowhere to me, honestly. That's why I love this decision. For the children of the future. Isn't that Otis's line for the children of the future? Are they trying? Hang on. Hang on, man. Is it possible that she could be Otis? It is also like her great-great-grandson, right? I mean... Yuna's 100% on her side. I mean, it's so fucked up because it's at the expense of the entire Bulgarian race. Like, that's why it's so good. It's so good. Because, like, everything she's saying is right, but it also means that all the Bulgarians stay dead. I mean, which is crazy. Oh, geez, a new Seven's Road Witch fusion. Awesome, awesome monster. Yumu's gonna beat Yuhi here. Yumu's gonna beat Yuhi. Something bad's gonna happen to Yumu at the end of this duel, man. she's not on the poster because she's no longer on our team. She's no longer on our team. She betrayed our team. That is insane, dude. On her own volition, by the way, which is the best part of it. Doing it on her own volition is the best part. No brainwashing, no manipulation, nothing like that. Oh, that is, dude, I don't like that. That was creepy. That filter. It's all the siblings. Oh man, this is like tripping me out, dude. That's Otis. That's 100% Otis. Dude, what is going on? That was crazy, dude. That was freaking creepy as hell. She's even talking like a villain. Oh, I thought that was it, dude. I was about to get up and do a cartwheel. Who actually becomes Otis? Who actually is Otis? Wow, dude. Oh my god, is he gonna summon a maximum, dude? Wait, how did he... How does he even... This duel... These 2 episodes have been insane. Man, the Odo family, dude. I feel bad if you're in that family line. The Odo family is crazy. Yeah, and I even said before all this, I thought that was her best moment of the show. And I've said that since that moment. Listen, I love Otis too, so you know. I get being infatuated with him. What is this? Oh my god, it's Otis. It's Otis. It's Otis. Oh boy. Dude, if the Luke man flies out of this hole, I'm leaving my house. Yeah, something like this could happen. A Sevens character could come out of this hole, dude. Oh, Otis has to be here, dude. Who's it gonna be, man? Oh, what's gonna happen? Imagine if Yuumu gets sucked back into Seven's world, and Yuumu's not even in season 3. Alright, good. Yugioh finally did something. Alright, Kaizo. Yugioh Yuumu is going to be the end of the... That's going to be the end of the episode. I mean, the end of the season. Yeah, good. I'm happy Yugioh took it over. Yeah. He might disappear here. I don't think he will, but... Yuhi's leaving his best friend and his own sister behind, so I get him not wanting to leave. And there is no victor in space. Yeah, I don't even know if this duel's gonna have a finish. Especially because one of them could just get sucked into this hole into Seven's world. That was one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh episodes ever. I gotta take a walk for a quick second. I gotta take a walk. Oh my god, dude. That was absolutely insane. What an incredible 2 weeks. The Otis stuff is so fascinating. You know, I can't say either of them are Otis for certainty. Otis might not be either of them. The thing is, like, Yuumu saying, I will become Otis. Even Yuga and 100 saying, I will become Otis. None of them, I don't think either of them know for sure. Like, I think at this point, Otis is a state of mind. No, like, Otis, yeah, is this, like, embodiment of, like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. But, man, I really can't believe that. That Yuumu turn, I did not see coming. Her character absolutely needed that. Her character desperately needed that. Desperately. Especially after what had been a horrific season for her. One of the only great moments I thought her character had was in episode 62, when she was in the past, in the cat episode where they were in the Seven's world, and she spoke to Yuga, and she got emotional, and she got teary-eyed. And so to see her in these last 2 episodes slowly start to come around to the idea of, well, maybe what Yuga's doing really isn't so bad, and then for her to have that speech, that Uraraka My Hero Academia level speech in front of everybody that is against you, was just absolutely incredible. What an amazing moment for her. And this was an episode where she shined, man. I mean, she really did. I think more than she probably has in any other episode of this show, and it's exactly what her character needed, and I'm very, very thankful, and I'm very excited to see where she goes from here. Yugioh hasn't done too much, but obviously we're going to get our Yugioh stuff in episode 102. She's going to go up against Yuumu, and this is the first time ever a girl character is dueling to end a season of Yu-Gi-Oh! That, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That has never happened before. A girl character involved in a season-ending duel. I don't believe that's ever happened before. And for it to be her who had just a horrible season 2 is crazy. It's crazy. Oh, what a great job. Listen, I've been very back and forth with her. A few months, like a month ago or so, I said on the podcast, I'm confident when it's all said and done, she'll be a top 5 character in the show. I also said she was in conversation for one of the best girl leads ever, for one of the worst girl leads ever. But listen, opinions change. You get new information and your opinions change. And yeah, my opinions have completely changed. I'm completely back on the Yugioh train now. What a horrifically good decision with her character. It was horrifically good. Oh my God. And I'm going to have to rewatch this episode. What a creepy ass scene, dude. Yeah, that seemed premature. 95 episodes. I wouldn't say it was premature. 95 episodes in, I don't think so. But, I mean, I'll tell you, man, listen, you get new information, your opinions change, and wow. I mean, really, really, really good. Would you rather Yugioh versus Yugioh or the Yugioh Redemption? Yugioh Redemption, I think, is better. Yeah, Yugioh Redemption, because Yugioh versus Yugioh we can absolutely have in season 3. As much as I was looking forward to that, like these 2 episodes were so good that I forgot we're not even getting Yugioh versus Yugioh. I forgot about it. I mean, the episodes were so good that I totally forgot about it. So, man, there was an entire season left, but like we've seen Yuzu go 62 episodes without a duel. We've seen girl characters have those downtrots. So 2 out of 3 seasons done. Yeah, it was my opinion at the time. Listen. My opinions can change. They do change. I've got no issue admitting when I was wrong. Or, I mean, at the time, I wouldn't say I was wrong. It's just given what we were given. That's how I felt. But wow, dude, what a great turnaround for her character. And now Yuhi, what's Yuhi going to go through as well? Because Yuhi's now got to see his sister turn her back on him, turn her back on Yugioh in a way, turn her back on the Valkyrians, and it's funny because for a long time I said, wouldn't it be great if Otis is Yugioh's father? We didn't know anything about Yugioh's dad. I felt like that was a good way to kind of write Otis, but wouldn't it be wonderful if Otis is actually Yugioh's great-great-grandmother? I mean, all Yugioh needs is a voice changer. Wow, dude. But I'm confused. I really am confused. I don't know if I think Yugioh or Yugioh are Otis. I don't know if either of them are Otis now. I think it's... I mean, here's the thing. I got to get a water. Hold on. Oh, my God. So, I think the big key here is... we have not seen Otis in Go Rush. Now, there are people that think Otis is dead. I don't believe Otis is dead. I think they are buying their time, and Otis is going to show up at some point. I think Otis is going to show up in Go Rush, and I think Otis is going to take off the mask. And that's probably how an episode is going to end. And that is when we'll get confirmation on who Otis is. But it could also be that there are multiple Otises. I mean, it could be there's a few different Otises. There was also a crazy shot in this episode. It was right here, I think. This shot right here. Oh, maybe that's not Maybe it was last week. I mean, not last week, but last episode. There was a shot where she like saw Yuga coming back down and said, but that means... Remember when Otis was just Seto spelled backwards? Well, it's interesting, Curry Cat, right? Because Otis is Seto spelled backwards, and Yuumu, her ace monster, Bluetooth Dragon, I mean, that does, and her summoning chant for that monster does mimic Blue Eyes, does mimic the Blue Eyes chant. So could that have been a little bit of a hint? If you really, really want to look deep into it, right? I mean, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I just realized it as well. When you brought up the Otis Seto thing, I'm like, oh yeah, and Yuumu's main ace is a Blue Eyes knockoff, and her summon chant is identical to the Blue Eyes White Dragon one. That's probably a pretty big indication that maybe she is Otis. There's no way that Yuumu after this duel is gonna go back to Seven's world and she's gonna be the character in the ship that we saw at the end of 92. Right? They're not gonna do that. I hope not. I don't think so. Because that character clearly looks like Yuga. It doesn't look like Yuumu. I just thought of that because the scene you're looking for is around the 4:30-ish mark. Let me watch that scene and then I'm gonna get to some donations. That one right there, yeah. Yeah, that one right there. Thanks, Colin. Right, so basically she concludes if Monster Reborn goes off, that doesn't happen, and that doesn't happen. Yeah. That's how I interpret that scene. That's not it. Do I have a shot of the poster? I should. That's... Do I have the season 3 poster up here? No, I guess I don't. I know, that gets me every time, dude. It's unbelievable. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Nick T's Otis. Oh, jeez. I mean, is that Yuumu in the top left? I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't think it is. But here's the issue now. Yuumu, we know, is not going to be on their side. In Season 3, Yuumu is not going to be on their side. And so that character in the top left could very well be Yuumu. Could the red be Yuumu? I don't think so. People have theorized that before, that this red girl is Yuumu. It just doesn't look enough like Yuumu to me. I don't know. I just don't look at that and see Yuumu. You know? Well, I'll tell you the big theory with these four that I've seen like everywhere, which I don't know if I believe. But the theory I've seen is Yugioh, Dinois, Muda, and Kwaidoul, just like somehow they get revived in like a different way through Monster Reborn and are revived like differently because of it. But I don't know if I really believe that one either. I get that the yellow hair scheme looks like Yugioh, the girl being short, you know, resembles Dinois, but the other Dinois and Kwaidoul, not Dinois, Muda and Kwaidoul don't look anything like each other. And honestly, the guy on the right looks like he's got the Sevens Road patch, doesn't he? So, I don't know. And maybe it's Kite. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God. I mean, what a freaking insane 2 episodes. What an insane 2 episodes. Really. The Otis stuff is now more of a mystery than ever. But, like, again, I feel like Yugioh saying it in episode 100 and Yuumu saying it in episode 101, saying, I will become Otis. To me, that does not at all confirm that they are Otis. It, to me, confirms that they are trying to become the role of that Otis played in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. So, like, even though they both said it, those I didn't interpret those comments like that they are Otis, you know, but they could be. I mean, they could be. I'm not saying they're not. They could be. Wow, dude. We're not going to know until Otis unmasks. I'll just be totally honest. We are not going to know until Otis unmasks. Otis has to unmask. That's the only way we're going to know. It's the only way. Shark, thank you for the $100 super chat. Thank you, Shark Messiah. I think Otis might be 2 people or a road. Yugioh and Yuumu traveling throughout time. I don't think Yuumu will become Otis just because of Otis having the Mr. Goha drone, which we can guess is Kaizo. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. A lot of people have equated the Mr. Goha drone to potentially being Kaizo. So, you know, I totally get that as well. I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I mean, I've for a while thought that Yugioh was Otis, that they were the same character, and then I've thought, maybe not. Maybe like Otis is, I don't know, the Yugioh's dad is just, there's no basis for that. I just thought it would be cool. But I do feel like Otis needs to be somebody that we know. Because the way that Otis was done in Sevens was terrible. Mainly because we just didn't know who he was and the connections. Now, like, I feel like with the potential of either, whether it is Yugioh, whether it is Yuumu, I could be Yuhi, right? Maybe in the original timeline it ends up being Yuhi. I don't know. Like, anything is possible, but because the past is so effed up because of Yugioh, that, like, I don't know. But the one thing, man, it could be Udius. Sure, it could be Udius. Like, we've got no idea. Yeah. I never gave up hope on Otis. I never did. Throughout all of Go Rush, I never gave up hope. I was one of the only fighters because I thought the concept potential was still there with that character, even though it was terrible in Sevens. And I'll never go back on that and say, well, looking back, I'll never go back on that and say, yeah, Sevens, he was great, man. Can you imagine? No, I mean, having to watch another show to get the full grasp of Otis, you know, is not great. But I still always felt like there was potential for him, man, for whoever he was, for whoever what Otis was. And the fact that we are getting that is a major plot point here. They pulled the rug under us with the creator. We thought that was Otis. Same voice actor was the Damar of Otis. Then Quaidul was really the creator. And now we're getting Otis again at the end of the season in a very major way. Like, Otis is a major character here. And it stinks that Sevens, you know, didn't really do a lot with him to an annoying degree. But, like, I've always felt like there was so much fascinating room to explore with that character, and I'm happy that we're getting it. I don't think the execution of, again, having to watch through 2 shows to fully grasp the concept of him is great, but I've watched both shows, so I'm speaking from kind of a selfish point of view. I don't care. I've watched both shows, so I feel bad for people that have only watched Go Rush or only watched Sevens and didn't get the full grasp of Otis. Because if you only watch Go Rush and you don't care about Sevens, you're probably not a big fan of this finale. I'm not going to lie. This season finale is much, you know, Udius Zuijo was Go Rush. This season finale is very, very tied to Sevens. Very tied to Sevens. And if you only watched Go Rush, didn't watch Sevens, you probably don't like it, and that's probably fair. But I love it. I mean, I watched both. I love it. Loop, thank you for being a channel member for 6 months. No other Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a girl as an end-of-arc duel, right? Holy shoot, amazing episodes. End-of-arc duel, we had Asana. We had Rovian. End-of-season duel? No. No. This is the first time a girl is involved in an end-of-season duel. That's cool. That's really cool. That's actually awesome. Shark, who super chatted so much. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Shark. The way she says, my Otis, seems like she might become the Otis of this era. Was she trying to say, like, my road? And she ended up saying my Otis. Like, her road is so now tied to Otis. She might become the Otis of this era, while I think Yuga is the Otis of the future, the true Otis. I think Yuumu will be taken along with Yuga to the future, though. Yeah, I mean, we might get episodes in Season 3 where Yuga and Yuumu are in... are in Seven's world. How crazy is that? That's a possibility because of this rift opening up. And these characters on the poster, the reason that Yuumu is not here is because much like the Goa siblings, much like the Ryugu brothers, these characters will only last for one arc. I hope that's not the case. I hope they last longer. But history tells us Goa siblings. Now, yes, we did get Goha Yuga, but this lasts 13 episodes. And then Yuumu comes back with Yuga. Wow, man. Wow, dude. Shark with another $5 super chat. Also, I told you they revealed everything while revealing nothing, but Yuga is probably Otis, but Yuumu seems to be playing a huge role in Otis's story. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think you probably have a split coalition right now of who Otis actually is. I'll run a poll. I mean, poll I'm running. Who do you think Otis is? Yuga, Yuumu. There's multiple Otises, or neither Yuga or Yuumu. I mean, I don't even know who I'd vote. I think I'd vote. I think I might vote multiple. I think I'd vote multiple. I don't know where we're gonna start, Dredge. The thing is, also, we have 2 full episodes to cover as well, and they were 2 loaded episodes. So it might be a long one. We got to start right at 8, and it's going to be a long one. Wow, dude. I don't know. I don't know. We'll break it down. I might have a stronger prediction come Wednesday night. I'm going to rewatch the episodes again. But right now, I don't know. I really don't know. Amar Vax, thank you for the £2 super chat. Masquerade Bakugan stocks are through the roof. That's good. Yeah, man. Colin, thank you for the $10 super chat. To quote one of my favorite movies of all time, Anchorman, to best describe this episode, boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. We will be bringing the whiteboard for Crazy Eights. We have no choice but to bring the whiteboard for Crazy Eights. This, I think, is going to be the most confusing, theorized episode that we've done of the Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast so far. Which, remember, that's been going on since the 90s of Brains. This is an interdimensional show now that affects things that we saw in Sevens. And we will break it down for you guys the best that we can. Otis the Pebble Tosser, thank you for the $2 donation. Man, everyone want to be me nowadays. I am so happy. Maybe I should teach Yugioh and Yuumu how to throw rocks. They would love that. Yugioh's being a bro. I knew he would come around eventually. Well, listen, I've often said good guy Otis. I have not said that because, you know, they're not the good guy. I mean, but it's tough, dude. Because Monster Reborn, if you use Monster Reborn, it's super effed up. It's super effed up. Especially at that level. But if you don't use Monster Reborn, all the Valgyrians die and they stay dead. And you could argue, well, they were supposed to, right? That was their fate. That's like the trolley problem. Do you get involved? I mean, really, that's what it feels like. I mean, you could argue on both sides. You could say Yuumu and Yugioh are correct, or you could say Yugioh and Yugioh are correct. And I don't know who's actually correct. Yeah, it's great. It's great writing. It's fantastic writing. Dylan, thank you for the $5 super chat. This may be the best arc in Rush Yu-Gi-Oh! Glad Yuumu got more character development these episodes. Hope we get to see more of this Yuumu in Season 3. I think you will. Yuumu, by the way, needed to have a switch. She needed to have a switch. Because the trajectory she was on was going to be in the conversation for one of the worst girl leads in Yu-Gi-Oh! She was. This was a switch that she needed to have, and she got it, and I'm very confident that she's gonna just continue to go up from here. Very confident. Very confident. And at the end of the day, this is a studio that has written a lot of very good girl characters. Roman, Asana, Asaka had a great episode this arc. Gohai Yuna. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Shark, thank you for the $5 super chat. Shark, another super chat. Thank you so much. Something I just noticed thanks to that poster. 5 new villains plus Yugioh and Yuumu equals 7. 7 mages, 7 roads, 7 fates, 7 villains. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Although I'll be honest with you, Shark, the character on the top left certainly looks like the main boss of that group. I feel like listen, some people think this is Yuumu. When Nick T saw this right after Jump Festa, we did Crazy 8s, and Nick T was like, we were all like, I can't believe Yuumu's not on the poster. And Nick T immediately said, you guys don't think Yuumu's on the poster? And I was like, no, of course she's not. Nick T immediately said, the girl on the top left is totally Yuumu. Totally Yuumu. He was 100% certain from back in like December about this character. If it turns out right, he got it correct, but Yuumu has switched sides. So for her to be this character and be against our heroes, that's already happened. I still don't know if I see Yuumu in that, but just the fact that she's against our team now, it's plausible for sure. So I don't know, Shark. I mean, if that is Yuumu, then, but I like that, trying to get to 7. Amarvax, thank you for another £5 super chat. All this because some elementary school kids wanted to have fun. I know. Well, Otis is just so weird, even in 7s, right? Like, he's so weird because he helped install Rush Duels and then he, tried to uninstall them and I don't know. Otis is weird, dude. But couldn't you argue that at some point, what if there's 2 different Otises? And in 7s, Otis changes at some point because a different Otis steps in, eliminates the one in 7's world, and then takes over from there that has a different mindset than the first Otis. The first Otis helped them install Rush Duels, and then by the end, he was totally against it. Didn't really explain it all that well, tied it to a book. What if at some point behind the scenes, and we'll see that in Go Rush, a different Otis came in and took out the original one, and then said, nah, Rush Duels can't exist. I think that would explain a lot. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, that's Kang. Yeah, dude, there might be a full-blown Otis verse on our hands, dude. Catleho, have a good one, man. Thanks for coming by. I mean, it would make sense, right? Shark, thank you for another $5 super chat. Okay, last one, I promise. Shark, you spoiled me. Thank you so much. What if this arc takes place either in the future or has a split perspective of past or present and present? It could. I mean, oh my God, dude. Shark, she is 100% right. She is 100% right. There is, in her theorizing, there are so many directions this show can go in now. So many. I mean, season 3 could very well be in the Sevens world and in the Go Rush world simultaneously. I mean, I'm looking at the poll. 34% say multiple Otises. 26% say neither Yuga or Yuumu. 21% say Yuga. 20% say Yuumu. That is one of the most split 4-way polls I've ever seen. Everybody's within 14% of each other. So clearly nobody knows what to think. Nobody knows. Neither do I, by the way. Oh boy. Gravity Hero, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey Dylan, Tyler says the mystery girl was in the restaurant with Yuumu and Yuna. Say less. Is that real? Jake, what's going on? It must be when she first walks in. Okay. If the mystery girl's in here, dude. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry. Let's see. I gotta leave, dude. Let's freaking go, baby. Woo! I mean, I gotta tell you something, man. Tyler, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Gravity Hero. Thank you both for pointing that out because I missed it. And clearly a lot of people in chat missed it. Confirmed to be the greatest episode in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. I mean, this is crazy, dude. She could be Otis. Oh, that is nuts. By the way, isn't it fitting, though, that she's in a scene? Think about this. No, and really, think about this. She's in a scene. She's in a shot with two characters that are both very much on Yuga's side. I don't know. Something to think about. Really something to think about. I don't know, man. Natalie, thank you for the $2 donation. Roa's voice actor read one of my comments in chat. So happy right now. Yeah, he's wonderful. James Brown, he is awesome. I actually have a one of my hold on. Hello, everyone. It's Voices from the Shadow Realm episodes was with him. So if you want to see me review Roa's English dub voice actor, links right there in the comments. The comments. He's a great dude. He's a really good dude. Colin, thank you for the $5 super chat. Imagine if we didn't have news on season 3 with all this going on. It would have been mass chaos going on with the fandom for weeks. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, thinking that like the show was about to end. Yeah. It's still mass chaos, by the way. This was crazy. I'm going to rewatch it. I kind of want to do an episode review for this one because this is nuts, and I feel like I need to rewatch it. And it's late. It's 11:30. And if you like really in-depth, more structured conversation with not just me, but with some great people, Cal, Nick T, Dredge, and Pete, every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a podcast called Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy Eights. Do a deep dive into everything Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, and we're going to bring out the whiteboard. It's going to be a really fun episode, so please tune into that if you enjoy the conversations here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. But man, what a season finale this is shaping up to be. What a show this is turning out to be. Just fantastic 2 episodes. I mean, really. To everybody that donated, especially Shark Messiah, a lot of super chats. Thank you, Shark. I appreciate you greatly. She's awesome. And to everybody watching, Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Good night. Jesus, man. What a freaking episode.